Alright guys,
Yes,
Leon
we
here,
were
back
gonna
with more
update you on everything that
Yakuza
happened
0, currently
yesterday
listening
on the Big
to
Brother 22
live feed
live
update.
feeds,
Ah,
and it was
fuck, of course I do that. I always do that. Right, accidentally,
that my mom
X
had
out.
22
There we
live
go.
feeds, and it was day 28
Yeah, I
in
ran
the
some errands
house.
earlier today. It's
They say
what,
this
11:30?
sometimes, and it's sometimes not true, but this
So,
should be
not
special
too
order
bad.
update today
I
because
thought it was gonna be
feeds were
longer, but
down for upwards of 9 hours yesterday due to another attempt at wall yelling where they actually got caught by security.
alright, let's continue on. So this is the thing about Yakuza right now. So, obviously I have today off, so I'll record for a few hours probably. Then tonight I'll probably work on my Fallen Angel ranking. But then, so tomorrow, essentially, tomorrow I work at 2 o'clock, which essentially means that I would need to be done with, like, if I want to record and stuff, I would need to be done with the final episode probably around 12:30 or so. Which, if that's the case, that's not going to give us much time to play Yakuza. So what I'm thinking about tomorrow is I'm thinking we're just not going to play Yakuza. I'm thinking if I do play anything, I'll play AC3. And the reason for that is this game's fucking weird. Where, like, through the mix of no autosave, plus also these long strings of time where they don't give you the opportunity to save, that essentially means that, like, I could be forced to do like an hour or an hour and a half long of game plans. Like, obviously tomorrow I just don't have the time for that if that accidentally ends up happening. So I'm going to instead go ahead and probably just play AC3 in the morning if I have time. So yeah,
Well, let's get into the day.
we'll record this again on Friday though.
To Ian and Bailey. Ian was talking about the previous wall yeller. And he explained his octopus theory to her. I'm still, I feel like sometimes we adapt terms that were used by the players. Like Onion Alliance kind of stemmed from Survivor Gabon. Like, we're cool with that now.
私の病院小福町西にあるジャンバラヤってジャンソー私いつもそこで患者見てる
ジャンソーで病院
闇社長もう行っていいか
いや俺が探しとることリーには内緒ないしばらく寝とけ
I don't know. It's just sort of weird. I mean,
Okay.
I get it. Fine, Ian. Fine. Yeah, it's
Ah, fuck off.
邪魔や
will make the episodes.
Ah, damn it.
It sounds very exciting, even though it's probably leading to 10. But they love things that sound exciting. But my guess is that they will leave out all of the parts where he said because
The wall yeller, yeah.
Such a massive impact on the game that they had to show it. And it also was like sort of like oh, they were stuck outside, so there's nothing that anyone could do. And the banner planes, like, that's a serious investment if we're talking about people who have access to influence the game to rent a banner plane to do this for you. And then I believe they worked hard to
I guess a new sale started on PSN, so I'll have to look at what's on sale there.
Tried to wall yell last night. Got the feeds shut down for 9 hours, and they were talking about how they will not have access to the backyard for at least another week. So, like, there's not a lot that they currently can do about it other than just lock them inside. So, if people keep yelling over the wall, they will just lock them inside. That's just what's gonna happen. Yeah, I mean, it just comes.
Yeah, I love how like today I saw like, oh, Last of Us Part 2's on sale like everywhere. I was like, oh shit, maybe it's time to buy The Last of Us Part 2, the physical copy, because I don't have one. I have a digital, and it's like it's on sale for $50. It's like fuck off. It's like I could have gotten it for $50 when it fucking came out. Like it's literally like $10 off. I'm gonna wait until 30, I think, or less. I'm really like 20 is ideal, but I think I'll bite the bullet at 30.
おう、そろそろ来ると思っとったで。案外遅かったやないか。
何やと。
そない怖い顔すんね。
あんた俺が来ることお見通しやったっちゅうん。
まあ想定の範囲内やな。わしをただのハリシと思わん方がええで。ゴッドハンドやさかいな。ああ、あかんあかん。そんなん通るわけないやろが。そのとん当たるよ。
うわ、そりゃないよ、リさん。
お前下手すぎや。もうええ。そこの仕事変われ。あんたもええやろ。せっかくこないなところまで来たんや。わしは一度な、殺し屋っちゅう人種と麻雀打ってみたかったよね。
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that they are at least starting something. I mean, I feel like, I mean, you talked about
怪我人にしちゃ元気そうにしとるやん。
and I feel like he is
アホ抜かすな。死ぬほど痛いわ。腕が動かへん。あんたと変わってやりたいわ。
あんたあの女がどないなったか聞かんの。
誠が死んどったらわしを探す理由なんてあらへん。生きとんのやろ。お前まだいっぺんも人殺したことないな。顔見りゃわかるんやで。一線越えんで踏ん張っとるっちゅうとこや。人を殺せん男がなんで殺し屋なんかやっとるんや。
顔見ただけで何がわかるっちゅう。
オンドレみたいなアマちゃんが生きったところで誰もビビらんでいい。わしにはわかるんや。なんでも。それ論や。悪いな。誠は怪我しとらんのやろな。
なあ、女は無事や。安心せえ。
そうか。そしたらあれか。お前がここ来たんは自分が生き残る策を探ろうっちゅうことか。下手打った殺し屋が雇い主に殺されんようにな。
言うとくけどな、俺はまだあの女殺さんと決めたわけやない。俺以外にもあの女狙ってた連中がおってな。あんたの体に銃で穴開けたヤクザども。
それがどないした。
奴らはなんであの女狙ろうと。
そんなもんお前の雇い主に聞けや。そいつも誠狙っとんのやろ。
女が狙われとんのはお前らがコウモリの入れ墨嗅ぎ回ってるせいなんてちゃうか。
さあどうやろな。リさん大丈夫だったか。応援かき集めてきたよ。そいつリさん狙ってる。 なかなか楽しかったで。
まだ話は終わっとらん。俺が敵か味方もわからんやろが。それでもやるんか。
敵か味方かわからんのやったら殺した方がマシや。それがこの町の中国人の流儀やで。
聞く耳持たんちゅうわけ
お前ら遠慮選んでぶちかましたれ。
Ian lets Kevin know that he did already drop the seeds down with Bailey. And he's like, be careful about Bailey. Which is, yeah, true. But also, Rich coming from the guy who already had a serious hit on him. I don't know how, that was, maybe I
Fuck.
Together, y'all are all on the house. You're all each other. They were like, even just yesterday, they were like very snippy with each other. She hates like that he makes comments that are like, kind of like
出来損ないの殺し屋っちゅうわけでもないか。
jokingly mean.
ちーっと甘く見とったよ。
Coming back, he's
あんたらの島を荒らす気はない。あの女がなんで狙われとるか知りたいだけだ。
誠の狙われる理由がコウモリの入れ墨の男や言うんやったら多分関係ないで。
なんでそないに言い切れる。
誠から何も聞いとらんねやな。
あの女がお前に聞け言うたんや。
あの子は自分の口から言いたないだけや。
どういうことや。
あの子はな、コウモリの入れ墨の男のせいで目が見えんようになったんや。
何。
誠は2年くらい前初めて大阪に出てきた。身寄りも行くあてもないただの18歳の女の子でな。住み込みのホステスやったりいろんな職を転々としとったらしい。せやけどそれは蒼天堀の裏社会にとっては格好の餌食やった。
格好の餌食。
せや誠に近づいてきた悪い男がおってな。口八丁で誠に身寄りがないこと嗅ぎつけると急に人が変わったそうや。あの子が逃げられようどこぞの俺に監禁した。
そいつは何の目的でそないなこと。
金や。金に決まっとるやろ。コウモリの入れ墨の男は誠を金で売り飛ばしたんや。ある韓国系の組織にな。そっから毎日あの子が朝から晩まで何させられとったかは皆まで言わん。ただあの子の目が見えんようになったのはそれが原因や。極限状態のストレスから来る心因性視覚障害。火も刺さんような暗がりであの子が自分の目で最後に見たんがそのろくでなしの腕にあるコウモリの入れ墨や。
悪い話。
そんな誠をわしが拾ったんがつい半年くらい前や。
あんたらはその復讐のためにコウモリの入れ墨を探し回っとるっちゅう。
誠は自分と同じ目に遭うやつを他に作りたないんやと。なんやったらわしが確実に殺したるけどな。コウモリの入れ墨皮ごと剥ぎ取ったる。けどこれで分かったやろ。言うてもコウモリの入れ墨は町で自分の顔さらして女さらう程度の小物や。そいつが今誠の狙われとる理由とは思えん。
So Bailey talks to
チン
Casey,
ピラに雇われて
and
あ
she
ら
wants
ようさ
she
んヤ
wants
ク
to
ザは
know
動か
like,
んやろ
hey, you talked about blowing up
せやっ
Danny's
たら
game.
他に心当たりはないんか。
ないな。わしの話はこれでしまいや。
あの女は小福町通りの春ビルの中におる。オデッセイいう店が倉庫に借りとる場所や。
お前わしに誠返してもうてええんが。誠のこと殺さんで雇い主とどないなしつけんねん。殺されんでいい。それに誠も結局代わりの殺し屋に追われるだけや。
せやった。どないせっちゃ。
逃げきれんこともないで。一つだけわしらもお前もヤクザから逃げきれる手がある。せやけどそれは劇薬じみた手や。大事なもん守るためにはそれに見合う犠牲が必要になる。あんたの協力も必要や。
俺の協力？
せや。ただわしの考え聞く前にやるかやらんかこの場で答えてもらわな。どんなことでもやるか。そんだけの覚悟があんたにある。
どの道このままやったら俺はしまいや。
やるかやらんか聞いとるんや。どうだい。
やったろ。
そうか、わかった。せやったらあんたは誠んとこにはよ帰り。今日んとこはあの子の面倒見たってくれ。わしには急いでやらなあかんことができた。
何する気ないんだ。
目処がついたら教える。それまでは秘密や。この先あんたと連絡つけるにはどないしたら。
キャバレーグランド。夜になったらそこにおる。俺はそこの支配人。
ほんまか。あんたがあのグランド。
飲み代は心配すな。俺のおごりや。
わかった。とにかく夜になったら連絡する。あんた名前は？
真島五郎や。
makes an absurd claim that he doesn't realize is absurd, and everybody immediately knows it's absurd. I'm hoping that he just isn't like that familiar with like the gradient of IQs and thought that he, when he said an average number, he just forgot in his own mind.
Right.
Because for you to be out here making claims that you know what, let me not do this to David today. I'm gonna let him leave. I'm gonna let him live. Like when I was a little boy myself, I claimed that my mom had a Mitsubishi for a car that she had a Mitsubishi. Everybody knew I was dirt poor, and they immediately knew I was lying. And I wasn't even intending to lie. I just didn't know what kind of car it really was. Exactly. I'm really hoping that's what it was.
Shit.
I really can't. Which is ironic considering the top cars. Like shit. Oh man.
What am I doing here?
Davon's gonna talk with Nicole, and she just wants to reiterate, like, hey, we're not coming for each other, right? Like, we're cool. We're not gonna gun for each other. We're all good. And so May says, like, I don't care about this wall yelling situation. Like, don't worry about it from my end. I haven't heard anybody like really talking about it too much. Nicole is like, yeah, you know, it makes sense that this would happen because I took out Janelle, so people are gonna try and ruin my game. And you know what? It probably means that Janelle's not coming back if everyone's so angry about it. You know, I was definitely one of those people that was expecting Nicole to have a fit. I totally bought into the idea of her running around the diary room being like, oh, you guys said that you would protect me. I can't believe you let this happen. And it's crazy. I want to go back to Vegas.
Oh yeah, I forgot my International Survivor comes out in 10 minutes.
call in the
That's
army.
something.
The National Guard. Like everything. It's not time for the bit of stones yet, because I'm not like really leveling up yet.
でもそれじゃ
But you know, I mean, granted, a lot of time took
Zen
like it was like
Kita.
the thieves were down for like what 3 something hours after the first initial wall yell. So there may have been some time for her to calm down, but still, I have to say that she has been handling this very well. We haven't heard
長いこと
many
えらい目に遭ったんや
conversations
なお前
with pertaining to her
今も
about
似
the
てん
wall
の
yelling,
か
and she hasn't really been
自
included in a
分
lot of
殺し
them.
に来た
So,
男と
you know,
ボロい
props
ぞ
to Nicole for
完
not
全
freaking out and allowing this to sort of like
けど
wash over her, because
コウ
Cody
モリ
seems
の
to
入れ
be
墨のことは
more,
多分
you know, and he's not that much
お
worse
前が
than
狙われてる
he's
理由
worse
と
off
ち
than
ゃ
she is. And she's sort of like, I
Lee
don't know if
もそう
she
いうとこ
recognizes that, but she's certainly like, you know, it's fine. It's fine.
Nicole's a lot more used to this sort of thing.
People and Janelle and Queen and Cardi B retweeted her. I don't know if this is the right location. Fuck it. We hate this season. Janelle and Queen and Cardi B.
People have been calling her a rat and a snake and calling out her game for years now.
And to be honest, I mean, like we said, like the
少しやけど
message. I mean, yeah,
俺も
they're the
お前
only
に
ones
似
that
た
were
とこが
mentioned
あ
by
る
name, but it's not as if it was that damaging.
俺
So,
は
is it really, I feel like freaking
片
out
っぽ
would
だ
just
けやが
make
目が
it
見
even,
えん
it would just give credence to what was said over the wall.
そ
So
れだ
you
けや
really
ね
you had no other choice but to
いつ
play
死んでもおかしない
Yeah,
場
it
所で
helps
俺
that
も
the only person that really cares
No,
about the
I
wall
can't
yell
consult
is Ian, who will still keep her safe. So.
Do you like this play between the two of them? though? 'Cause I kind of go back and forth all the time. I honestly just feel like Devon should just take the
俺に
shot.
は片目
I
残っ
don't
とった
understand like why she
お前
has
よりだ
this
いぶマシや
this sense of loyalty to Nicole. I mean, it's great that they were able to reconnect on night one, but if you really can even call it a reconnection. And Nicole finally, you know, said, "Oh, I'm so happy you changed my life. You gave me that vote, yada yada yada." But honestly, like, what that's been 4 years ago. That was a whole election cycle ago. Like, get her out, Devon. Like, because you know she's gonna be coming for you eventually. You know she doesn't have, she has such a short leash. Like, get her out.
かえって余計なこと言うたな
I mean, I will say that it is genuine. Like, for now, Nicole really isn't coming after Day, and she has said, like, I'm not going to go after Day. So, like, with that in
腹減
mind,
ったんとちゃうか
Devon does have bigger fish to
ゆうべから
fry.
何も食うとらんも
Like
んな
Danny is definitely more dangerous. Cody is very much more dangerous. Enzo even is way more dangerous to her game than Nicole because Enzo wants Day gone. Cody wants Day gone. Nicole would prefer
大丈夫なわけないやろ
Bailey
が
and
腹
probably
減っとる
wouldn't
から
even
そんなに
put
落ち込む
Devon
の
up next to her.
元気ない時
So
は食うに
Nicole's
限る
actually
で
one of the best people in the house for Devon for now. I don't trust that she will stay this way. I absolutely agree that eventually Nicole will probably do something to screw Devon over, but
すぐ食うもん買う
and
てき
for
た
the
ら
time being,
なん
Devon
か
just has
欲しいもんあ
so
るか
so many more enemies that Nicole's not actually coming for her right now. She might as well be like, yes, we're great
なん
buddies,
や
because
やっぱり腹減っとる
everyone
やん
else is
か
coming for me and you're
わ
not.
かったちょ
Yeah,
待て
yeah, I agree with that. I mean, it definitely doesn't have to be anything immediate. Like, you're right. She has been going around saying to everybody, like, "Oh yeah, I can't go after Devon." But like, in a way, I kind of feel like that like forces Devon's hand a bit for you to. I was kind of surprised that she told that to her. I was like, "Oh, so you're sort of like linking us together now. Like, you're literally telling everybody that you're never gonna come after me in this game." That's a little dicey because then that just gives everybody else free rein to be like, "Okay, well then I'll do it." So it's like. I just wonder at some point, like, what is the best spot for Devon to do? I mean, first of all, she has to win an HOH. But when she does that, if she does that, I honestly feel like it's just like either put her up or backdoor her ass because she might not be coming for you now, but she's certainly not going to put up an opposition for everybody else. That's not an ally. That's just someone that has armistice with you for the time being. So.
I mean,
I'm just nervous because I don't want her to get gotten again, and I feel like
Yeah.
Nicole is going to be the one that's going to get her out again.
Well, see, that's the sort of thing that I think is screwing some people up in the game, where like Kaser didn't want to be Dr. Willed again, so we've been so focused on Tyler. But it's like Tyler would have been beneficial to your game if you had kind of tried to work with him. And I feel like if Day tried to go after Nicole right now, or even soon, it would probably be a really big mistake because she's one of the few people that's not actually coming for Day.
And then everybody
Wait, what?
else
that was
Ah,
supposed to
fuck
her life,
off.
even though they're already anti-day anyway. But they're just, oh, she was never coming for you. I can't believe you did this to her. Oh my god.
Yeah, and then they're gonna use that as an
I will
excuse to
fuck.
take Day out, which is what they always wanted in the first place. Whereas if Day comes after somebody else, it might flip Nicole, but it might also hey Nicole, Day wanted to come after you
God,
instead,
it is so much
but we
damage.
have our thing. So and Nicole knows that they were coming after Day. So I do feel like Nicole is weirdly one of the
Cool. I really
the
like
only
this
thing
shit.
is, Day just, as long as Day recognizes, okay, this is a person that's not putting me up right now, and that's all. She can't trust her with information, and she can't rely on this long term. I mean, that's sort of like that's how you need to approach the game. Is like, recognize that there are certain people that will do certain things in certain moments, but that's always subject to change. But you have to deal with what you've got in front of you right now, I think.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh my god.
that's right. I
Let's
mean, I
go.
feel like it's. I just hate the armistice of it all because you know in the back of both of their minds, they're like,
Oh wait, I have no money.
and so it's just always going to be about which side is going to strike first. And I just hope that Devon would have the wherewithal to at least
Nah,
let
that's not
someone
it
else
then.
do it if he doesn't want to do it. Oh yeah, we'll see.
And Danny is going to talk with Nicole. Danny's a bit upset because Cody's been stomping around the house all day. Like, some people, Tyler's doing the thing to me. She
Where
was
am I
talking
going?
to Tyler, and afterward, Cody came up to her and was like, I didn't tell you to talk to Tyler. What are you doing? And she's like, what's his problem? He's been acting so weird. Enzo's been acting weird too. He's been like all grumpy and holed up in his HOH room. And now like this Bay and Day thing with like Bailey talking to Christmas, like that's
I think what we're
weird.
gonna try to do is get into a
I'm
fight
getting
so we can see money.
concerned. Oh, what's going on?
Yeah. Cody has really his younger brother side is really coming out because
There we go.
Paulie would just like handle his business, right? Like he would go straight up to the mom, he was just go straight up to whoever it is and let them know what's going on. But Cody is like really just like how I feel like that's probably got in the past. And it's starting to rub Danny the wrong way. Danny sort of started it, but Danny also kind of had his face set way. Route with it, she wants it to. She waters more. She's like, no guys, like look, you gotta pay attention to this. Like I told you guys this is gonna happen. They're gonna split up the slick six. They're gonna expose us all. You guys aren't listening. So like both of them sort of like they just don't mesh well.
Now let's buy
together.
this and see what that's what.
Much like Devon and Bailey's style of game doesn't mesh well. They didn't put them at all. So this is like the third time in the past like 7 days that they have been like at odds with one another. It's like nothing's
Wait, do I not have any medicine? Oh, I do.
It's
Okay.
such a shame because Cody doesn't even want Danny to go, but Danny's probably up the list to go next. Yet they're still fighting with one another. It's like, well, Danny, you're really not doing yourself any favors because this is the guy that probably
I don't care.
in the end, but
What is he barking at?
Yeah. So on top of this, Bailey's been upset throughout the day because she overheard a conversation between Danny and Tyler, where Danny was asking Tyler what went wrong between you and Bailey on your season, and he was like, well, I was mean to her. She was like how were you
Wait,
mean
what?
to her? And he said, oh, I put like sunglasses on, and I didn't she asked me to talk, and I was like, nah, and I put my sunglasses on. And she was like, well, that's it, like, isn't that just game? And he was like, it's like, it's both, it's game, it's personal.
Alright guys, we are back. Yeah, sorry about that. My dog needed to get out. So we might just end to be honest at this point. I'm trying to get the live feed update back up. Now I don't know how far behind I am. What a weird fucking thing.
On Twitter. Please, especially considering what Bailey went through at the end of her season. Myself. Yeah, I didn't see it either.
Where's this?
Tyler, what went wrong between you and Bailey?
Fuck was this?
And he was like, well, I was mean to her. He was like, how are you mean to her? And she said, oh, I put sunglasses on, I didn't she asked me to talk, and I was like, man, I put my sunglasses on. And she's like, yes, that's it, isn't that just behavior? And he's like, it's both, it's game, it's personal. And Tyler, passed with flying colors in this conversation. Hearing it, right? But Danny was like, wow, that's what sets her off. We're screwed. And Bailey was not pleased to hear this conversation happen.
So I guess my international top 10 came out, so I might as well check them out.
Guys, feel like you're back with a new video. In this video, I'll be talking about.
Oh my god, I forgot I spent like half the video talking about honorable mentions. Whatever. But yeah, that's good.
Hello everyone, and
23.
good morning. Welcome
So
to
just
our live
finished.
feed update for
So I need to be around the 31-minute mark.
Really, the only thing though is who cares?
Whatever.
Considering what Bailey went through at the end of her.
That's too calm.
And this is another reason why I feel like Big Brother is so hard to win.
Alright, we'll end.
Danny's a dummy because it Bailey and Tyler, passed with flying colors in this conversation. Myself, yeah, I didn't. Was not pleased to hear this conversation happen.
Alright, but yeah, we'll end here. Next episode continues on.
I didn't
For now,
see it
thank you for watching.
myself.